Hey guys, this is going to be a review on this week's Teen Wolf. If you've not seen this episode, leave now because I'm going to be talking spoilers, and the spoilers are going to start now. So this week was actually really good. I actually really like young Derek, and we got real Derek back at the end of the episode, but I do really like young Derek. We had a lot of good scenes this week. Stilinski was amazing. Sheriff Stilinski. He's always a trip. I love when he finds out new things about the supernatural world because he's like the best. There were some really good scenes between Stiles and Derek. Cousin Miguel was back, which is awesome. I absolutely loved the Cousin Miguel scene back in the day, and I love that they brought it back with young Derek. Those were the main happy moments. The rest of the show wasn't so. Where should I start? Should I start with my disgust first? We'll start with my disgust. Kate and young Derek was disgusting, because age difference and horrifying. She's manipulating him, and oh my god, I literally just went like this when the scene came on because I could not see that. Like, no, like I'm gonna tell you guys, I'm slightly moving on from my Malia thing. You know, I read this really good theory from this Tumblr person. I can't remember their name right now, but I'm trying to move on from the Malia being 8 thing and accept her as having the mentality of a 16-year-old or 17-year-old, however old she is, and not being 8. So there's that, but I am not accepting Kate and Derek. That's disgusting, and just no, not at all. Not cool with it at all. And of course there was a sad moment where Scott lied to young Derek about his family, and that was really sad. But luckily older Derek's back, and I'm actually very curious if older Derek is going to remember everything that happened when he was young Derek. Tell me if you think he's gonna remember, because I don't know. I think he will, but I don't know. So we also found out that Kate can't control her shift apparently, and she ended up killing a guy, and of course Lydia found him because Lydia always finds the dead people. I mean, she does actually, doesn't she? But yeah, so Kate can't control the shift, and she wants the Triskelion, and she of course manipulated young Derek, which again, disgusting. And there is now a new place, and it is the Hale Vault, where that contains a lot of stuff. But and of course, like, where is it? It's at the high school. This high school just needs to be condemned. This high school, everything that happens at this high school. It's ridiculous. Horrible high school. I'm surprised the Nemiton isn't like underneath the high school at this point, because everything happens at the high school. We also had the return of Peter, and we had Peter meeting Malia for the first time, which was interesting. But he also kind of introduced us to the Berserkers, and there is, I believe, 2 of them that we've seen so far. I'm pretty sure there's only 2, because I think we've only seen 2 in trailers, but there are 2 of them. And at the end, young Derek managed to fight them off, and with that he turned back to normal Derek, and his eyes aren't blue anymore. They are now yellow, which still means he's a beta, but I don't know exactly. I don't think we know what the context behind his eyes turning from blue to yellow are. So hopefully we'll find that out soon. Also at the end, Peter was attacked by who I'm assuming is the benefactor, maybe, or the mute. Not really sure. I don't think we saw his face at all, which would probably have a mask on it anyways. But he took a briefcase, which Peter told us contained 117, title reference, $1 million. Yeah, which was underneath the school sign. This fucking school, man. This high school. So that was Teen Wolf. I don't think I have any theories this week. I'm curious as to why Kate can't control her shift. Maybe it's the hunter thing. I don't know. Tell me your theories. Tell me if you have any theories right now, because I don't. The only things I'm really curious on is the Kate thing that I just talked about, and why Derek's eyes are now yellow. I get maybe because he was protecting his alpha, and, you know, instead of, you know, taking an innocent life, which made his eyes blue, he protected not only his alpha, but also a kitsune and a coyote who is also his cousin. So maybe that's why? I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. We got the trailer on Wolf Watch this week for next week, and it looks really good. It looks like we're being introduced to the Mute, and who may or may not be the same guy who's wielding a ice pick. Maybe is it an ice pick? I don't know what it is. It's a something. And he kills someone's family, and I think we're being introduced to Liam and maybe some other characters. I know we saw Liam, so I don't know. But yeah. So more people are dying next week, and we're being introduced to the Mute. So yeah, and hopefully we get more on Derek, because I'm very curious on if Derek is going to remember. So tell me what you thought on this week's episode, and of course leave me your theories and what else you think is going to happen this season on Teen Wolf, and thanks for watching.